Three, two, one, and we're live. Welcome to the Josh Smith Experience. Today I have with me special guest, former Parkland High School student, graduate of 2019, and is now studying at Temple University, Abigail Smith.
Hello.
Hello. So let me ask you, are aliens real?
In my opinion, aliens are definitely real. I mean, I think it's a little bit absurd to say that aliens aren't real when you think about just how big the entire universe is. It's crazy.
It's true. I mean, it is infinite, which means there's infinite amount of space, infinite amount of stars, infinite amount of galaxies, infinite amount of us out there.
Yeah, infinite amount of possibilities for a planet just like Earth.
I would say the bigger question is not is there aliens out there, but have they visited Earth? That is the question.
Yeah, that's a very fair question.
And for me, the biggest sign that they've been here is crop circles. What do you think? What do you think?
I mean, I don't think they can be created by humans, in my opinion. I think they're way too intricate and way too well thought out.
Let's get into what a crop circle is, in case someone doesn't know. So basically, they're found in like fields where farmers grow crops like corn or wheat or whatever. It could be anything, and it's just these pictures. Usually, they have a lot of geometric shapes in them, and usually circular. Sometimes, most of the time, and they just happen to seem to show up overnight, which is crazy because they're pretty big. Like sometimes they're hundreds of feet, like
in diameter.
Yeah, so it's like, oh yeah. So like, someone like me, I'm sitting here, I'm like, I see these crazy things happening overnight, and I'm like, aliens, gotta be.
Yeah.
But a lot of people say, oh, no. It's gotta be just people doing them. And I'm here to tell you that's just impossible, okay? If you take a look at these, you'll see how intricate they are, and how just impossible it is for any human to make these.
Especially overnight. Like, there's just
Especially overnight. In fact, 12 Oregon State students in 2006 tried their best to make a crop circle. It took them a week to plan, and they did it under 24 hours, but it took a week to plan, so. But, and here's what it looks like.
Alright.
So obviously you're seeing some Firefox logo there, but I mean, it looks pretty good, but if you look at some of the others, I mean,
this is a simple design compared to the other ones, for sure. And also you can see a bunch of around the edges, it's not super clean and everything.
And you can see like these paths where you could, like the people probably...
had to have walked to get to where they're going to do it, so.
So like obviously it took some time and effort for these people, these Oregon State students in 2006 to make this crop circle. But if you look at one that is a real one, like this one for example.
Yeah, this one.
No human is making that.
There's no way. Those circles are just too perfect almost.
Everything is perfect about it. Just the dimensions, everything about it.
Perfect.
And to add some credibility to crop circles, Oregon physicist George Taylor is quoted with saying that crop circles are the most science-oriented art in history.
So a crop circle that I found pretty interesting is this one. If you actually measure the arc lengths, it represents pi to I think 10 decimal places, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's very fascinating. I mean, no human is doing that.
No, there's
to
no
get these
way
perfect curves.
Measure that out.
I mean, it would definitely just be...
It would take a lot more effort than, a lot more time than just overnight.
Like a lot of people have tried to recreate these crop circles, and the method that they use to make them is they use these boards, and they use these boards to just push down the stalks of the like the crops, whatever. But it's actually been proven that in these crop circles, they aren't just bent, these stalks, they're actually blown from the inside out, which is, shows some microwave technology there.
Yeah,
so it's not just people bending them. Like if you look at this picture here, this is
we definitely don't have the technology to be able to just blow up a stalk from the inside out.
Another credible source that really back up the claims of crop circles is biophysicist Dr. Levingood. He studied plant samples from crop circles around the world, and he found enlargement of the cell wall, changes in soil composition, and evidence of brief flashes of heat, which isn't just people pushing on boards. This has to be something else.
Yeah.
And to make these crazy geometric shapes that, like, I don't even think people could draw,
No.
like, freehand. So, I don't know, people are not making these.
No, especially because they're representing, like, science. It's like
Yeah,
a sign.
it is a sign. And, you know, if you want to talk about science, this next topic is where we're headed. So basically, people who have been enlightened and believe that these crop circles are from aliens and not people making them, believe that they are signs from the aliens.
Yep.
And this right here will further prove that point. Researchers working for SETI in Puerto Rico beamed a message in outer space. So that's already pretty cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. And they did it by creating this message using frequency modulated radio waves.
Wow.
Which, high tech there. But the message was a 3-minute binary transmission. And they did that because math is the universal language. So if any alien was out there, or any, they would be able to understand numbers. They wouldn't understand English.
The ones and zeros.
Ones and zeros. So right here is the message in picture form, what was sent out. And basically it just shows our numbers, 1 to 10, atomic numbers, representation of DNA, what humans look like, our population, basic messages so that they get the idea of what's going on over here. And we just sent it out. This was in 1974, by the way. Sent it out, and just wanted to see. I mean, I think it was mostly just for fun, just because we could.
Yeah, for sure.
But they just did it.
Yeah.
And not long after, there was this a crop circle formed, and it looked like this. So as you can see, this it's very similar to the message that we sent out, and it hasn't been debunked by anyone, but it hasn't been verified either as a response, but a lot of people just assume it is because it looks similar, and it came very shortly after we sent the one out into outer space.
So basically, when this message was decoded from, like, the aliens, it showed that they have the same basic number system that we have, you know, using digits 1 to 10. It also shows that they have the basic same setup of their periodic table that we do, except they have silicon on there. They also have an extra string of DNA. It shows that they're approximately 4 feet tall. Their population is about 21.3 billion, and they have a different type of solar system than we have. As you can see, it shows their planets all orbiting around like a center sun.
Makes sense, yeah.
And then it also shows their telescope that they use, I guess.
Pretty gnarly stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one right here, many people see as another response, or just a message sent by these aliens. And in that big circle thing to the right is actually more binary, and that will be coded by some people. And the message is known to say that there's more life out there and there's hope for us, because in that message they say that they don't agree with the government, like the higher ups. And that we, as us, should have hope because there is better out there. So here's another question I have. All of this stuff, okay, very convincing evidence that it's not humans making these crop circles.
Yes.
You know, but yet so many people believe that humans are making them.
Yeah.
It's almost as if someone is trying to hide the fact that aliens are out there. Like, for instance, think about this for a second. We sent that binary message out, and it was very short after that we got it. So it would have taken very long for that message to reach someone. So what that means is that someone is probably here already. So it wouldn't have to wait to get out there.
It wouldn't take all those light years to send, and
they would have just gotten it right away.
Yeah, because they were right here already. Yeah.
Another interesting fact I have. Let me get my notepad.
All right.
That I believe the government is hiding something. I think we can all agree upon that.
Yeah.
Okay, so for years, Area 51 has been where the government is, you know, testing aliens, but they've denied that it's even existed for years and years and years. until 2013 is when they finally admitted that Area 51 exists.
2013.
2013. Like,
I think I've known about it all my life, so how are they just
Yeah.
going to come out and say it in 2013?
like, if you don't think that they're hiding something,
Yeah.
like, I don't know. Even the aliens are saying they're hiding something. I mean,
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you for watching the podcast. Hopefully,
Got something out of this.
I hope everyone's staying safe.
Staying healthy.
Peace. Just gotta remember the peace. That's all we need, right?